We do have team coverage for you of everything that's unfolding here. We start with 12 News' Blake Easton.
And Blake, you've been outside the suspected shooter's home for hours at this point now.
Yeah, that's right, Kristen and Deanna. We just heard moments ago from police that this home now is connected to that school shooting in Madison. I can tell you it's been a very active scene here really all day long, beginning at 1 o'clock as we learned from neighbors here, and continued on until for hours. And even now you can still see some of.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the DeMarkco effect, where you get the full effect of me. So, as we know, we're still covering the story of the Wisconsin school shooter. It was a 17-year-old. The house was actually searched. Now, the parents, they're working with the police to investigate. They're working with them. They're letting them search the house and everything like that. Now, what was found? They said that the home was found. It was extremely clean with no trash. They found, I think it was, what was it, an AR-15? Let me see. I want to get this right. An AR-15, a shotgun, and 3 handguns, and 500 rounds of ammo. So they found some things up in there. So clearly the kid wasn't, like, obviously, they were around guns, so they knew how to operate a firearm. Now the question here is this, right? And I'm gonna tell you why people go to the extreme. People have been saying that should guns be banned? If you ask me, this situation is a very sad situation, but I don't think guns should be banned. Okay, I just think there should be more regulations when it comes to people having a gun. Because one thing we know is if something can be bad and it can be good, no matter what it is, it always needs regulations. Okay, alcohol, you have to be 21 to drink. Okay, otherwise you'll get in trouble by the law, right? Because your body really can't handle that really up until you're 21, but there's more that goes into why there's regulations until you're 21 years old. Okay, with specific states allow you to have a gun at 18 years old. Some states they have more regulations on it. Okay, but we're going to let them get into what they seen, because they're going to go into the investigation and what they found in there, I would think, from the title of the video.
Authorities going in and out of that home there just behind us. Caution tape is still up, and from the looks of it, you can see here that door is no longer on its hinges, that front door that we're talking about there. But I want to kind of lay the scene out for you so you can better understand what it was and what happened here on Delaware Boulevard, about 8 miles away from where that school shooting took place. And so these are some of the photos that were shared with us as we and our crews arrived here today. It shows here, you can see as we zoom in on this, a SWAT vehicle pulled up to the front of that door of this home here. You can also see agents had some of their guns drawn. I talked to some neighbors who did not want to go on camera, and they tell us that it got very chaotic very quickly and very loud. He said he heard something similar to a bomb going off, and that's when he looked outside and saw that the door was completely off of its hinges there. And so right now it is, we now can confirm to you that this home is connected to the school shooting in Madison. We just learned that moments ago from that police conference that we were listening in on at the top of the hour here. But want to get to some just nuts and bolts of what we understand.
Y'all see the man giving the kids fist bumps and everything to make them feel better. So it happened at a Christian school. Okay, K through 12 school. Yup. Teacher, student killed. 17-year-old female shooter died by suicide. So she killed herself. And there were 6 injured. So also, one more thing. One thing that I also think is whenever someone kid go to school and they do a school shooting, I really honestly believe that the parents should be penalized. Do y'all remember that boy that he was a school shooter and his dad had got in trouble for it? Do y'all remember that? I need y'all to let me know, because I'm forgetting the person's name, but there was a school shooting that happened with a boy where, and this happened this year. It happened a couple of months ago, actually. I think it happened a couple of months ago. And the dad ended up getting penalized for the boy because the boy was playing with guns and stuff in the house too. I think that should go for these parents as well.
And police responded to the school shortly before 11 o'clock this morning. Police say 3 people are now dead: a student, a teacher, and a 17-year-old shooter. 6 others were injured, including 2 students with life-threatening injuries. According to police, the shooter was a student at the school. We spoke to one man who lives across the street from Abundant Life who watched the entire scene unfold this morning.
First, I heard a few sirens, and they just kept coming and coming and coming, and you knew there was a major event occurring. I went to the internet, found the fire department's call between staff and the headquarters, and I heard that they opened the triage center in the church parking lot and that somebody was DOA. Once I heard that, I put on my shoes, put on my jacket, and walked down a block to see what was going on. And I have to admit, I've never saw so many police cars, paramedics, and fire engines in my life. I mean, everybody who had a badge in this Dane County was there.
Certainly just an unimaginable scene today here in Madison. A lot of folks still processing and trying to
tell
better.
our kids not to have their phones in school, but there's a school shooter. You might want to rethink that one, buddy. You might want to rethink that one, because the second grader was the one that called the police, according to the articles. And a lot of parents, y'all need to do better with y'all kids. Y'all need to just like be on top of y'all kids and pay attention to y'all kids, because ain't no way you ain't see this one coming. And I'm talking to the parents of the actual school shooter. Ain't no way y'all ain't see this one coming. Make sure to leave a like for the algorithm. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. Ain't no way these parents ain't see that coming. Ain't no way. If this is your second time watching, make sure you leave a like. Your third time watching, make sure you subscribe. If there's more that's going to come out on the story, we're going to be covering it. But as for now, we don't see anything new, no new details. But we'll get on it if we see something new. But see y'all later.